Yo, ho ho, we're back. One Piece, chapter 1170, titled Contradictions. Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you had a great one. We're wearing the Christmas fit, the classic one from my chapter 1000 reaction 5 years ago. And obviously also wearing the Santa hat because of the Santa hat hype. Shout out to King Recon. I hope all of you had a fantastic Christmas. It is the 27th right now, but I got a few things to show, not many, but the highlights of my Christmas were my One Piece presents. I got the Omnibus volumes 103, 104, 105 from my girlfriend, so thank you to her for this. I've been waiting 4 years for this omnibus to come out. Obviously, it has all of Year 5, the ending of Wano, the beginning of Egghead, post Wano. I mean, this is a hefty one. It's got a lot of good stuff in it, so I'm excited to finally own that. It's going to go right there in the background. And then for myself, I waited all year to get it, but I got myself a One Piece Lego set, the Netflix One Piece live action Buggy's Circus set. I was thinking about the Mary, but I can't spend that much. So the next best thing is obviously getting Luffy, Zoro, Nami, and the amazing Buggy minifigure. So I'm a big Lego fan. It's just getting too expensive though, but I'm super happy that I've been finally able to get that. Look at him. He's gorgeous. But we're here for the Christmas chapter. That's what we're really here for. I'm sorry I haven't been doing my anime reactions. I know I missed 2 incredible episodes. Hopefully I get those done this weekend, and then the next week I do another 2. But either way, I have no idea of what this chapter is going to be about. So let's just get into it. 1170. Bang. Do we have just another jump cover with Luffy on it? Love that. 2026 coming up. 1170 contradictions. We got Jinbei on the cover. We got Luffy on the cover. Cover request by 420 Ian. Jinbei as a ticket clerk for an eel train serving bento. So we got all the little babies. That's adorable. So we have everyone. I just noticed the 56 on Luffy's shirt, the Gomu, right? Everyone as babies going on a field trip. Jinbei being the ticket man, but then we have Robin being slightly older. That's adorable. Just taking the kids on the trip. Zoro and Sanji, Usopp looking at the eel, Nami beside Robin. That's the little baby Chopper. Luffy eating his bento with the Gomu on his shirt. I love it. I love it. So cute. So we left off last chat. Now I thought there was going to be a break, but I think the Raw might have come out early, so there's probably going to be a break next week. But we ended up still in the flashback with Harald. Harald now being fought by with Gabon and Shanks, Scopper and Shanks, and now Loki is going to get the forbidden devil fruit. But who's there to stop him? None other than Ragnir, the Mjolnir of this world. And let's see, I'm guessing he's infused with some kind of devil fruit. We still don't know what it is. So let's see. The hammer's sneak attack. Ugh! Bastard! Who threw that hammer? Come on out. Huh? There's got to be someone here. Whatever. I have to eat the devil fruit. Whoa! Gotta be kidding me. There's no way it's that heavy. So it was just like the crunching of the bricks under Ragnir and falling through the earth because of how heavy it is through the castle. The hell's going on? Is this decrepit old castle just falling apart? Harald looking menacing as he's taken out all of his guards. Your efforts are futile, Loki. Generations of rulers have watched over that devil fruit. Yet for centuries, it has gone uneaten, not by choice. That's an interesting point. Not by choice, but because no one could eat it. Ragnir simply hasn't deemed anyone worthy. So it's like, it's not that Mjolnir doesn't hold you worthy, like in Marvel with Thor, or obviously within the mythology. I actually don't know Norse mythology. I don't know which one's more accurate. But this one, it has Ragnir as like the protector of the devil fruit. So you have to be both worthy for the devil fruit and probably to wield Ragnir, which we know that Loki will be worthy. But with my current strength. Oh no, that's Shanks and Scopper going in with their Conqueror's coding, dude. Shanks still with two arms. My boy's fighting with his two arms. This is I mean, I'm not gonna say peak Shanks, but this is Mihawk bouts Shanks. This is one-on-ones with Mihawk Shanks. So if you hold Mihawk to a high regard, which I know Moist Critical recently has been dogging on him a little bit. I don't take sides. I don't do agendas. I like both, but I will say Mihawk. Neither Mihawk has shown less feats than Shanks. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Recently, though, Shanks has been showing his feats. If you ask me, like, pre-Wano, even in the middle of Wano, before the end of Wano, I feel like I would have had them at the same place. But Shanks has been showing some feats lately. Let's not forget his Wi-Fi hockey against Ryokyugyu, okay? Those wounds are already causing him a lot of pain. His healing abilities are struggling to keep up. So they're just using standard Conqueror's coding. They're not really realizing anything yet. Don't let up, and he'll eventually be driven into a corner. Folks like him are weak to Conqueror's hockey coding. Never mind. Maybe Gabon does something, or does know something, and let me guess, actually, he probably found out at God's Valley, right? God Valley. Of course he would know. So even here he knows. Okay. Don't let up and he'll eventually be driven into a corner. Folks like him, which I'm guessing are the God's Knights, are weak to Conqueror's hockey coding. Good to know. Gabon, you dare oppose me? So it's interesting because there's no like visual cue that Harald is being controlled right now. It's not like his eyes have gone black. It's not like he has any kind of Dami reversey wings or anything, right? It's just, he's just kind of doing what's been put on him by Emu, right? You dare oppose me? Grah! Whoop! You bet. We can't let you run wild just because you've gone crazy. Gabon-san, you're familiar with the weaknesses of the Knights of God? I mean, I feel like Shanks should know this too, right? I can't remember how many times they tried to take you. Whoa. Whoa. I like this lore. I can't remember how many times they tried to take you back. That red-haired boy. We know you have him. He looks just like our captain's son. Hand him over. Damn. So that's a good point. I mean, even if Shanks didn't have let's say he had a wanted poster as a youngin', then that's for sure like fucking Garling is looking at that. And he's like, that's my son. That's literally Shamrock. Right? That's my twin. Like, I know I have twins. That's his twin. But even if he didn't have a wanted poster, I feel like they'd have the intel, right? So they would have known that the Roger Pirates would have had Shanks. And they actually wanted to get him back. Garling actually trying to be a good father here. And I'm seeing these hats. These are CP something hats, you know? And I'm guessing that's Somers on that ship, just the stature. Back then, I'd slice him up and we'd send him packing. So it might not even have been God Valley, because we assume that his Scopper meeting Somers would have been a God Valley thing when they were running away. But actually, it seems like Somers is very well versed with some Scopper ass kicking, which is crazy to think about. So they were coming after Shanks multiple times. And the Roger, like, that's Roger Pirate feats that they just keep, you know, this is like, I don't know what to compare it to. But this is like, you got a bounty on your head and you're just continuously getting hit with the same guys, like some top tier dudes. Here, Shanks even mentions, oh yeah, that Summers guy did mention something like that. So that's interesting because then Shanks did go to Mary Joa. Somers would have seen him. They know who he is. But I guess Shanks was just like, like these fucking Roger Pirates, like, just because they raised me doesn't mean I should have been with them type of thing, you know? I should have realized sooner. I forget how old Shanks is here. Those were the days. Frankly, it's surprising that a fighting force like that originates from the Holy Land. Most celestial dragons are useless. Those guys consider themselves divine, living sedentary lives and keeping well clear of our world. Meanwhile, my life's always given me the chills. Ooh, he's saying that as like Harald is running towards them, dude. You can call that fate. So it's like Shanks, you have a reason that you're not a celestial. There's a reason why you're down here with us on the blue sea. Gibbon, son. I want to save Harald. But you're the one who told me how hopeless it is once someone becomes a knight of God. I'm afraid Loki's our best bet. So Shanks having a good heart, obviously wanting to save Harald. All right, what's going to happen here with Ragnar? Don't make me repeat myself. Move it, Hammer. So you're basically the National Treasure's guardian. You can't even move. How can you even move? What's going on? So Ragnar's ready, you know. I am so over this. And bro just breaks his hammer 1v1ing Ragnar, just showing just how much strength in terms of material Ragnar has. I have a feeling Ragnar's made of sea stone. But then the handle, I mean, listen, dude. We've been waiting for Frankie to get some sea stone weapons because bro doesn't have a devil fruit, so why wouldn't he utilize sea stone? Combine it with the Atom Tree wood, you literally have like indestructible weapons, right? So here I'm seeing that the handle of Ragnar is wooden, but the actual mallet part is something else. Now, if these aren't like, I forget what they're called, but smokers' weapons, which are the same as like one of the Ninja Turtles has them. They're not sais, they're baton, kind of baton things. Those are like fully sea stone, right? But even he can hold those. I need to look those up if I have time at the end of this chapter. But if that's the case, if Smoker can hold his weapons, which are sea stone, then why wouldn't Loki be able to hold this, which is a wooden handle, and it's sea stone on a wooden handle? So I think that would be an incredible weapon, especially if you're going up against Devil Fruit users, right? Second of all, I think it would maybe make fucking some members of our crew realize, such as Usopp and Frankie, to fucking utilize some goddamn sea stone in their weaponry. We're going into the final arc. We're in the final saga. We're going into the final arc at some point. If Oda doesn't give them sea stone weapons by that point, I mean, I don't know what you're doing, dude. Ah, my hammer. Dum 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 dum. Ah, he is a Zoan. Oh my god, what is he? He's so cute. Dude. Is he a little like chipmunk? Does a rat, is it a chip? What is he? Is it, can sea, okay, I mean, this is another question. Can sea stone be infused with a devil fruit? That's a crazy thought. If no, then okay, he's just like a really strong mallet. Is it a mallet infused with a chipmunk fruit, or is it a chipmunk infused with a mallet fruit? That's another question. I hope we get that result today. Ugh, my hammer. Dum, 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 dum. And he's just got a bulge on his head. Eek, eek. So that's a crazy design. Bro's got a little chipmunk as a partner. Be gone! How are we supposed to end this? Well, honestly, I've never fought one who has conquers hockey too. That's a good fucking point. That's a good point. And Garling might be a little different, but Summers doesn't have conquerors. Gabon says, honestly, I've never fought one who has conquerors too. A God's Knight with conquerors is crazy. Let's see what happens. Jarl. Soldiers! Stop Harald! We can't allow him to get his hands on that devil fruit! Yeah! Motherfuckers is being cut up, dude. Their swords stabbed into Harald as he's just plowing through every guard. And okay, apparently that little clash there, giving Ragnar the chipmunk a little bruise on his head, a little swelling on his head, was enough for Loki to be granted the forbidden devil fruit, which looks like this. That's what I'm seeing. What is that? What is that? Is this a Zoan? Is this a Zoan? I mean, that's giving like werewolf. Is he Beowulf? What are we combining here, Oda? Is he like the wolf twins within Norse mythology? Because we're guessing that the snake eater, the eater of the world, Youngmunder, or fuck, I'm forgetting the names. I haven't played God of War in a long time. But I think people are assuming that's like the red line was that. But now what is he? Or is this, what else could it be? Before I actually see it, I want to like guess what it is. Is it like the alternative of the Nika fruit? Is it like Luffy has the Nika sun god fruit, but then Loki has the Nika destroyer of the world fruit? Is this the Ragnarok fruit? What are we looking at, Oda? But he's roaring. He's massive. And the chipmunk loves it. He's like, yo, I couldn't wait till you motherfuckers ate this shit. Squeak! And then we just see it running. Is he on all fours? Harald, killing motherfuckers. Did you eat it, Loki? Show me its legendary power. Ooh, cut in the face, but bro's regenerating. His arm's fucked up. Oh, I see. So this is POV from Loki in monster form, coming at Harald. Harald's looking at him. He tries to cut Loki. Loki fucking hits him against the concrete walls. It's just a scratch. He just clawed him across. But bro's regenerating. Bam! Uppercut. Harald falls, but he still keeps regenerating. That just the demon arm grabbing Harald. But like, what is this form? The silhouette, Oda. But Loki turns back. Now holding Ragnir. Conquer's coding on that. I knew it, Loki. Hey, if you've come back to your senses, then it won't last. Don't drop your guard. Look around. I'm beyond redemption anyway. You were being controlled, weren't you? Not quite. It's more like that thing is influencing my thoughts. I started to consider myself a god. Interesting. Because you're being given godlike powers, and it starts to crawl into your mind. It starts to take over. It starts to convince you that you are what Emu is. You have what it takes to lead Elbaf well. Try to get along more with your brother, though. He puts that, try to get along with your brother, though. It's a thought. You're the worst, you know that? So Scopper and Shanks, although they were holding him off a bit, they really didn't do much. Like, they're kind of talking about using Conquerors, but they're like, our Conquerors, Scopper's like, my Conquerors coding is like being negated by his Conquerors. So it's going to 0. So what do you need? What is Loki about to do? Does he just have the next level, right? Is it just like what is it? Having your own son take your life. What kind of father does that? One last thing. I almost forgot. I wanted to thank you about Ida. What are you? Burning down Alcohol Village didn't make her better, but I was touched by how much you loved her. Someone realizing why Loki did what he did, and not just that he was a fucking, not anarchist, but a arsonist. Hurry. It's taking me over again. I'll never forget you for making me do all the dirty work here. I love you too. A fucking double page spread of whatever the fuck Ragnir does, Loki does, mixed with his Conqueror's coding, shattering Harald. So he got hit with lightning along with all of this, and it's just shattering him. Is it shattering him, or is this just the effect of how the lightning looks? I think it's like bro just became glass, dude. What a fucking spread. Holy shit, bro. And that's, I mean, again, might make me cry in the anime. It's sometimes this stuff just doesn't hit unless I reread it. And obviously, once we get to know Loki more, I think it's going to hit a lot more. But Harald's saying, "I love you too." It's just that's the way Loki shows his love because he was raised. I mean, his biological mother did not raise him in a good way, right? So Harald identifying that this is just how Loki shows his love, like, and I actually there's a little panel of the hammer coming towards Harald, and it's going zzz, just a crash of lightning, bro. Loki, my dear son, the only thing that really matters is securing Elbaf's future. Only memories last. Chapter 1170. End. No break shown, but probably a break next week. So yeah, man, Harold always loved Loki. As much as Loki wanted to be a old bitch, wanted to fight back, wanted to show what kind of a man he is, his father truly was a good dude. And he just had to be taken out. There's just nothing he could have done. He was too naive. He let the government take control. Again, I think there's discussions about, people don't fuck with Harold because of it. But I think Harold's strength truly made him too naive. He himself thought he was above the humans. He always had that kind of god complex within himself as an ancient giant. And even among the Gorosei, he's still, you feel, he's not scared in any way. He's talking back to Emu. He doesn't believe that there's anything stronger in the world than him, literally. And so I think that God complex, in and of itself, allowed him to get trapped, right? That's like the biggest issue. As good as he was too naive. He really didn't think anyone could take him down, and he was taken down through pure manipulation. He was, easily as physically strong as he was very easily emotionally manipulated because he had a heart of gold. Had a heart of gold for his country, obviously. Obviously, the only thing that really matters is securing Elbaf's future. He cared about the country, cared about the people, but he also cared about his son. Maybe not as much as he should have. But, I mean, look, either way, Loki, no matter how Loki was raised, it's clear, especially through Luffy, that Loki has the goodness in him. It's identifiable. So this isn't a Doflamingo situation where like they were trying to raise him right and then it just got fucked. And then he turned into a bad dude. I think Loki is genuinely a good dude. From what we've seen, the arson, all those things, justified. Honestly justified. Like all of them are kind of lies. So now, going forward, I hope Mosa, the person on the phone, I hope it's Shirahoshi. So I fucking hope. I know there's a ton of theories now, but like when I first heard that, I'm like, oh my god, that'd be amazing. Just because of the parallels between them is great. I want to find out about the Lola stuff. That's so funny. Like this bro just into pink-haired women, like, and he was just ready to take anyone. Like is bro just lonely? And what did I want to check really quick? I want to I know it's another goddamn silhouette, but goddamn it, Oda, like show us. I mean, it's probably going to be revealed right now when he's taking on Gunko, Emu possessed Emu possessed Gunko, but god damn it, I want to know. I want to know what the fuck is going on with Ragnir. Does he have a Zoan or is it an animal with a hammer fruit? Like what's going on there? Is it Sea Stone? What's the deal? But okay. Got a little bit more kind of power scaling type stuff with like what conquers affects what. I do think there's just negation between Scopper and Harald and Shanks and Harald. So like even 2-on-1 Harald's conquer is just like, getting canceled out. But then Loki came in with just like that extra oomph. We don't know what the oomph is, but it's enough to shatter Harald. So clearly, even his attacks, just base, not base form, but like the base, whatever this new devil fruit was, still couldn't do enough. You know, it was a combo of Ragnir, his strength, his conquers. Like, there's clearly a level above. But okay, we see Ragnar's true form. Thank you for watching. Again, hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. So glad I have this. You'll be seeing it in the background from now on. And Happy New Year. Might be a little too early to say. I hope to upload that double this weekend for the anime. And then hopefully, I don't know how many more episodes actually there are in Egghead. So we'll see. We'll see what the next reaction is. See you guys next time. Peace out. Bye.